1, 2, 3, come on.
Chambers, I'm here to teach English on behalf of Tessaban Wakrompo. How are you today? Today is Friday, May 22nd. I should have remembered this. You have to have the ND. It's not the 22nd, it's 22nd, 2020. Remember, this is an ordinal number. We use TH or ND or ST at the end. I haven't taught it, but I'm teaching it through the days, okay? This is lesson 9, and today we're doing the present perfect tenses. Now, especially for the EG class, I gave you a worksheet before. It has 3 forms. You have verb 1, that's a simple tense. Verb 2 is the past tense, and we're going to work on the verb 3 now. All right, we use the verb 3. It's called the past participle. Okay? So if you still have those worksheets, now is the time to use them. Now, we have. We use have and has with verb 3. The present perfect tense. This means up until this point. Have you ever in the past, anytime in the past, up till now, all right? The question is, have you ever? Have you ever? Kulitam. Kulitam lamai. Right? Have you ever? Have you ever eaten pizza? So, if you look at verb 3, we have eat, ate, eaten. Eaten. Kuigen pizza mai? Okay, that is what we were learning today. Have you ever eaten pizza? Now, we have to look at this verb right here, and this decides if we use have or has. Now, remember, the odd verbs out, the odd pronouns are he, her, he, she, it. Okay? So, with he, she, it, we use has. He, she, or it. We would say, has he ever eaten pizza? All right, look. So, when we have he, she, it, we use has. When we have I, you, we, they, we use have. I, you, we, or they. We use have. Okay? That's all you have to remember for this. So, this is the question form. Now we have to do the answer form. อันนี้เป็นคำถาม เดี๋ยวนี้เราจะทำคำตอบ Okay? Have you ever eaten pizza? The answer is yes, I have. Okay? Yes, I have. Look, we have I here. When we use I, we use it with the have. So I have. Yes, I have. เคยเรียนครับ Okay? Next. With the he, she, it. Has he ever eaten pizza? Yes, he has. Okay? Or no, he hasn't. Yes, he has. Anh trai khao khơi again. Now, if you want to write no, my khơi again. No, I haven't. Or no, I have not. My khơi again. My chai come now. My khơi again. Okay? Yes, he has. No, he. What? What is it? Hasn't. Hasn't. The hasn't and haven't, this is the same as have not or has not. Okay? This is called a contraction. I'm sure you have learned this by now. I hope so. Okay? Haven't and hasn't. Have not, has not. Alright, so that's a lot. We've gone through a lot in a short period of time. So, what you need to do, you use have, verb 3. Okay? Whenever you see the verb with the present perfect tense, you use verb 3. Have or has plus verb 3. Okay? So we would have or has plus verb 3. Pronoun. Pronoun and verb 3. Okay? For example, yes, I have. Okay? This is for a question. And then the other pronoun for the answer. I have or has. I have. Has. Plus verb 3. Okay? Don't worry, you'll see how to do it here. Okay? What I want you to do is get out this worksheet, print it out, and try to do it. Use what we've just gone over. Try to fill in. For example, this is the most wonderful city now we have ever and be. I, pronoun 1, pronoun I, right, have, and then verb be. Be was, were, been. Been is the past participle. Okay? It's verb 3. Yes, city I have ever been. Okay? That's how we do this. Go ahead and try to do this. I'm going to give you some time. If you can't do it, that's fine. We'll go over it. Alright? Try to use what I've just written, and then we'll come back and practice it. Okay?
Have you ever been to Europe? Have you ever swum the sea? Have you ridden on a horse or on a train? Have you sung around a campfire? Have you ever eaten s'mores? Would you like to come and do those things with me? I've already been to Europe, swum the sea many times. So far I've ridden many horses, many trains. I've sung campfire songs already, eaten many s'mores so far, but I'd like to come and do those things with you. La 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 la. La 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 la. Have you ever seen a mermaid? Have you worn a crown of flowers? Have you gone dancing on a rainbow in the rain? Have you ever felt like flying? Have you ever built a dream? Would you like to come and do those things with me? never seen a mermaid, I still haven't worn a flower, haven't danced upon a rainbow so far. I haven't felt like flying yet, still haven't built a dream, but I'd like to come and do those things with you. La 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 la. La 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 la.
Okay, now I hope you have tried to complete this worksheet. If you haven't been able to do it, I just used present perfect. If you haven't been able to do it, that's fine. We're going to do it now, okay? So let's look at number 1. I'm going to read it slowly, then we'll do this. Dear John, this is a postcard, okay? The postcard has a pretty picture on one side and a letter on the other. Dear John, greetings from Brazil. He's from Brazil. He's visiting Brazil. We are in Rio de Janeiro. This is the most wonderful city so we have I and ever. So I have ever, and then the verb is be, so we are doing the verb 3. There's 1, 2, the third verb, been. Okay? I have ever been to, and I'm having the best time of my life here. So far, we have we use have. Now, visit. Visit is a regular verb, so you don't need that worksheet that we gave you, okay? It's just ed, okay? The past participle is ed. Visited. So far we have visited Sugarloaf Mountain. We have, is walk regular or irregular? It's regular, so it's just ed. We have walked through the Tijuca National Park and have swum, right? We have swum at Copacabana Beach. It's marvelous. I have, right? I have. Now, try is irregular. Or is it? No, it's regular. I have tried. Drop the Y at IED. I have tried a lot of local dishes. That means you have tried the food in the area, local dishes. They're delicious. My favorite is seafood pasta. Blech, seafood. All right, now, we come to a difficult one. They have not in there. So we, the verb, we use have, not, and again, visit. Visited. Have not visited. We have not visited any museums yet because Kate doesn't like them. She finds them boring. Oh, blah. Tomorrow we're going on a helicopter tour over the city. Can you believe it? No, I can't believe it. All right, next. They have you and ever. So, we have you ever This is a question. Have you ever been? It's a long one. Have you ever been on a helicopter? Because this is the verb. Been. Be is a verb. Okay, this is verb 3. Have you ever been on a helicopter? I'm so excited that I can't sleep, and I am writing this postcard to you now. See you next week, Tom. Okay? So, these are the answers we have. Any questions? Any questions? No questions? All right, very good. Excellent work. Remember, all of these are just using pronoun, have, has, verb 3. They wrote down we, and then we write down verb, have, has, and verb 3. Okay? And whatever other verb they put in there, like ever and not. Okay? You just put that in. All right. Now, we have another worksheet for you. Have you ever? Okay? We are going to look at this. I will explain what it means. And I want you to try to write an answer to one of these and try to read it and send it to us on the Facebook, the online thing, okay? I'm not really computer literate. All right. All right, so I want you to answer one of these questions and make it detailed. Don't just say, yes, I have, sit down. No. Yes, I have been to America in West Virginia. Okay? Something long like that. Okay? So, we'll try one of these, all right? Number 1, have you ever been abroad? Which countries have you visited? Okay, so have you ever been abroad means have you been outside of Thailand? เคยอยู่ที่ประเทศญี่ปุ่นประเทศสหรัฐประเทศฝรั่งเศสอะไรก็ได้ okay? You could say, have you ever been abroad? Which countries have you visited? So, for number 1, you could write, I have visited the U.S., that's Sahalat, the U.S., Moldova, and Japan. Oh, and I've been to Greece, but I'm not writing that. Okay, so you write the city, the countries you have visited. I have visited, and then write the countries. All right? That's all you have to do. Stand up. I have visited Japan. Ta-da. Okay? That's not difficult, is it? All right? We're using the verb, the pronoun, have, verb 3. This is a regular verb, so just ed. All right? Number 2. Have you ever traveled by airplane? Where did you go? All right, this is a little bit more difficult. You would say, I have traveled by airplane to, and then where did you go? Tinai. You could say to Bangkok, to Gundep. All right. I have traveled by airplane to Bangkok. Okay. I have pronoun, have or has, verb 3. Okay. Pronoun, has or have, verb 3. Traveled is verb 3. Next. Have you ever eaten Chinese food? What other international food have you tried? Oh, have you ever eaten Chinese food? You could say, if you want to answer that one, you could say, yes, I have eaten Chinese food. I have eaten sweet rolls or something. I don't know. What other international food have you tried? So, you could say, I have eaten Italian food. I have eaten Italian food. Okay, that's food from Italy. Okay? Pronoun, has or have, verb 3. Got it? Next. Have you ever met anyone famous? Who did you meet? Have you ever met anyone famous? Who did you meet? Somebody important. Have you ever met anybody important? I have met Frankie Valli. You guys won't know him. Frankie Valli in the Four Seasons. I went to his concert, but I didn't actually meet him. I just saw him in the concert. Okay. Next, I have verb 3, met. I have met. And then write down a name. All right? And that's how we're going to do it. That's all we have to do. That's all I'm going to write. I'll go through and explain all the rest. Okay? Now, have you ever had a pet? What kind of pet did you have? So, a pet is like a dog or a cat or a snake or a fish or something like that. Okay? So, have you ever had a pet? What kind of pet did you have? So you would say, I have had a cat. I have had a dog, like that. Okay? Have you ever been on a beach holiday? Where were you? So I would write, I have been to Pattaya. Pattaya has a beach. Very nice, expensive beaches. All right. Have you ever been on a concert? Whose concert was it? It should be, have you ever been to a concert? We aren't on a concert. Have you ever been to a concert? Whose concert was it? I have been to Frankie Valli and the Four Seasons. Okay? I have been. Next, have you ever won anything? What was it? I have won bingo. When I was a little boy, we had big bingo games at one of our fairs. And I won bingo, but I had a hot dog in my mouth, so I was like, boo! And no one could hear me. And the guy next to me shouted for me, and I won like 50 baht or something. Okay, next. Have you ever been to another continent? Wow! Which continent was it? Which continent would you like to see? Oh, they're asking a lot of questions. So I'm just going to ask, have you ever been to another continent? This is a question we're going to ask, okay? Have you ever been to another continent? So I have been to Europe. Okay? I have been to Europe. We are in Asia. So you don't write Asia. I have never been to Antarctica. It's too cold. Okay? I have never been to Africa. So you write where. The continents are North America, South America, Europe, Asia, Africa, and Antarctica. And Australia. I almost forgot Australia. Don't hurt me, Australians. Okay, next. Have you ever cried because of a film. Which film made you cry? Have you ever cried because of a film, because of a movie? You watched a movie and you cried. Yes, I cried. I have cried during the last Star Wars. The movie was so terrible. I had to cry. I couldn't watch it. It was terrible. There's only 3 real Star Wars movies, okay? Disney can make out the wazoo. There's only 3. 4, 5, and 6, okay? Remember that. All right, next. Have you ever been camping? Did you enjoy it? Camping, you remember what camping is? Camping is when you go out on a tent. They have a bear here. But you go outside and you have a campfire and eat good food off the campfire, off the grill. Maybe go fishing. Have you ever been camping? You would say, I have been camping. I went to wherever. Okay? Next, have you ever bought anything from the internet? What was it? Oh my. Krutoy and I buy everything from the internet. I couldn't write a list right now. It would be pages and pages long, right, Krutoy? Right, yes. All right. So yes, I have bought many things from the internet. I have bought. Buy, bought. Okay? Bought is an irregular verb. So it's verb 3. Have you ever ridden a horse? Did you enjoy it? Yes, I have ridden a horse. I loved riding a horse. I did not like riding an elephant. The elephant tried to throw me off because I wouldn't feed it bananas. Crazy elephant. Okay. Next, have you ever had a broken bone? What happened? Like, haha. Have you ever broken a bone? Yes, I have broken a bone. No, I have never broken a bone. I have never broken a bone. Okay, so I'd say no. Have you ever been late for school? Oh, why were you late? Some people are late almost every time. You know who you are. Okay? Why were you late? You would write, I was late. I have been late because, and then tell us why. I have been late because my mom and dad were slow. Right. It was you, I know. Okay, and the last one. Have you ever tried an extreme sport? What was it? Was it scary? An extreme sport is not like football or baseball or basketball. No. An extreme sport is like downhill snowboarding or parachuting. That's what he's doing there. You're doing something really, really scary. Parasailing. Okay? Doing something really scary. Some people like that. I'm too fat. If I did something, the parachute would fall. And I don't want to do that. Okay. So, I think we have practiced enough. Remember, we have the pronoun, have, has, verb 3. That's all you have to remember. And this means until now. Okay? Anytime in the past, have you ever done anything? And it's in the past until now. This is what you have used. Have you ever spoken English? Yes, I have spoken English. Right? You better have. Okay? So, if you have any questions, first look at the worksheet. We're going to put on this, and it has all the irregular verbs, almost all of them. We use verb 3. There's 3 verbs: simple present, simple past, past participle. We're using past participle, verb 3. Okay? So, this is Jay, wishing you a good day. Bye-bye.
Have you ever been to Europe? Have you ever swum the sea? Have you ridden on a horse or on a train? Have you sung around a campfire? Have you ever eaten s'mores? Would you like to come and do those things with me? I've already been to Europe, swum the sea many times. So far I've ridden many horses, many trains. I've sung campfire songs already, eaten many s'mores so far. But I'd like to come and do those things with you. La 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 la.